being a good person isn't the most profitable thing in the world to do. Let's just be honest. It's crazy. Our society is so driven by money. Like, I just can't even believe how much of our society revolves around money. It's infiltrated literally everything. When I think about how everything literally is monetized, from our food to entertainment, healthcare, obviously, everything is about the bottom line. Everything's about money. And it goes all the way down to the smallest levels, like small town culture. It's crazy. Everything has become about money. So I'll give you a great example of what's happened to me this week. So as of tomorrow, I'm officially laid off my job. And it's cool. It's whatever. It was a decent job. I liked it. But I work in a small town for a small local company, work directly with the owner. And it's been good. I worked with him for 3 years and I really enjoyed it. It was good work. It was great pay. And yeah, so as of tomorrow will be my last day. I got laid off. What's crazy is it's not about finances. It's not about anything like that. As far as his business goes, he's not struggling. It was more so just about the fact that he didn't really need me anymore. And, just time to move on. I guess part of it is my fault, to be perfectly honest. But still, when you work directly with the owner in a small town in a very close culture environment, I feel like there should be a little bit more grace. So I'll just explain the story really quick instead of beating around the bush. So basically, I'm going to be relocating in about a month and a half. So unsure yet, obviously, for financial reasons. But yeah, trying to relocate to a different state completely. And I just wanted to be as upfront and as honest as possible with my employer. And because I do work with him, I've hung out with him outside of work many times. And yeah, so I wanted to give him a huge heads up. Be like, hey man, so I'm just letting you know that, I'm thinking about moving. Haven't really gotten anything established quite yet. But I wanted to give you a heads up so you can kind of plan for the future and kind of see where your business takes you. And well, as of tomorrow, I don't have a job anymore. And that's what's crazy is like you're trying to do the good thing, you're trying to be a good person, and all of a sudden you just wake up without a job. This is a decent paying job, too, honestly. It was almost $100,000 a year. And yeah, so now I just have no income, which is quite fine. Been pretty financially frugal for most of my adult years, so I'll be totally cool. But it's just crazy that like our society is so heavily driven by money. Like everything comes down to money. Like this guy, worked with him, smile all the time, talk to him, how's the family, everything. And then boom, like that. Oh, well, you're leaving, so you're fired. No grace period. No like, yo man, that's cool. Like, let me help you out. How long are you gonna stick around? Nothing like that. Just well, you're gone. It was like, hey buddy, I'm gonna be leaving this job here and relocating to a different state. Oh, okay, that's cool. Can you go outside and wash the windows? Go outside and lock the door and you're fired, basically. It's pretty much what happened, which is crazy. I mean, like, dude, who does that? Like, just trying to look out for the guy, too, on all honestly, but it does happen. Like, I totally get it from his perspective. But this just goes down to, like, a deeper level of, like, what our society is struggling with. Because this guy is so about the community, doesn't even have a cell phone, totally ingrained with what's going on in his local area. Everybody knows him. He's passionate about helping out the community. And then his employer who, is trying to be upright and, honest with him and give him a good heads up so he can kind of plan for the future a little bit. Doesn't get any grace because it might cost him some money, So it's just like, yeah, that's what our society is all about. I think that it seems like everything's so fake and artificial right now. Like, you can do what's right, but you're going to get hit for it financially. And that's fine. Like, at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do to make a buck, I suppose. But as long as we're on the Babylonian money system, like, it ain't going to change. And that's why I'm a huge advocate for alternative currencies and getting away from the Babylonian money system. Just because you got to be greedy to make it right now. It's like, without being greedy, you're not going to make it. Like, you just can't generate enough capital to keep the system going. That's how I really feel, honestly. That's why I think everybody's just about it for themselves, because they realize at the end of the day, like, yo, you need to make hella bank to just keep alive right now. Like, I don't know what you need to actually survive. It's probably, depending on where you are, 100 grand plus, maybe a little bit more depending on where you are. But it's just crazy. It's like, how are we gonna ever get away from this? I mean, I know how we are, but I don't know if everybody else does. I figure that the fiat systems always end up going to zero and something else will come out, whether it's Bitcoin or we go back to gold standard or whatnot, or maybe human beings actually evolve and we move away from the money system. That would be awesome. I'm not an advocate for any kind of communism or anything like that, but as AI emerges and as things become more advanced, I don't really understand how money is going to even function at all, whether it's Bitcoin or silver or seashells. I just can't picture how any of it's going to make any sense, really, at all. So, yeah, so I don't know. It's just like, this was just another big wake-up call in life, realizing that at the end of the day, everybody's expendable when it comes down to money, which is honestly quite sad. I don't know. You just think about it. It's like you form relationships with people and you're there for them, and then money always gets in the way, it seems like. And I really don't blame anybody. Like I said, I just think it's the fact that it's almost near impossible to generate enough capital to keep the engine of the economy going, and each one of us is a small piece of the economy. So I guess we all have to be out for ourselves, which is super tragic, but that's the system we live in. And until it changes, I guess we got to show grace to people, or I don't know, something, because it ain't changing anytime soon. So yeah, I just wanted to share that quick little story with you guys. And I kind of find it hilarious, to be honest, just because it's another glimpse into the many aspects of what's going on in the Kali Yuga and the Great Awakening. So yeah, anyways, hope you guys like this little story, and subscribe and hit the like button down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Shanti, shanti, shanti.